What's going on, guys? SmallGuard here, back with another video. And today I'm going to be giving you guys my brand new 6'8" 4-way ISO king build. Now, yes, we are finally making a tall point guard. And every clip I showed you at the beginning of the video was me with it on day one. And let me tell you, if you are a decent small guard and you know how to dribble, you might want to make a 6'8". And when we're done making this build, it's going to have no weaknesses. So make sure you watch the entire video for the full build breakdown. Now, to go along with today's build video, I will be doing an NBA 2K26 giveaway. If you guys didn't know, I got invited to NBA 2K's creator early access, and NBA 2K is also giving us a free standard edition NBA 2K26 to give away. Now, they won't be picking the winner, but I will. And here's how I'm going to be picking the winner. You have to like the video and be subscribed. Next, you're going to go down to the comments and type demigod. After you type demigod, make sure you stay active because I will be choosing a random winner that typed demigod. And in case you win the giveaway, you need to make sure you have Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. Now, one more thing I'm going to be announcing is my crew. My crew name is going to be running. I'm looking for a ton of people to help grind out the level to level 30. So if you're pretty decent at NBA 2K26, go ahead and join my Discord and I will be picking people from there. Let's go ahead and get 2,500 likes on the video if you guys want my brand new jump shot and if you guys want a VC giveaway next from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and let's get right into it. Now, right here, getting into my brand new 6'8" demigod build. You're gonna go position shooting guard, height 6'8", weight 185, and wingspan 6'8" as well. Now, right here, let's go ahead and break down the build. For my finishing, you want to go with a 69 close shot, a 71 driving layup, an 89 driving dunk, a 50 standing dunk, and a 52 post control. Now, with our 89 driving dunk, we're gonna get posterizer on silver, and we're gonna unlock some of the best dunk packages in NBA 2K26 along with some of the best contact dunks as well. And later on in the build breakdown, I'm gonna explain how we can get posterizer on Hall of Fame. Now, right here, moving on to our shooting, you want to go with an 80 mid-range, a 90 3-pointer, and a 65 free throw. Now, right here, we're gonna choose the shooting build specialization, and in every build specialization, we're gonna get 2 cap breakers, a max +1 and a max +2. So to start off, we're gonna use 2 of the cap breakers that we get from our shooting build specialization to move our 3-pointer from a 90 up to a 92 3-pointer. And with our 92 3-pointer, we're gonna get deadeye and shifty shooter on goal. We're already gonna have our set shot specialist on goal from that 89 3-pointer, but we're then gonna use a max +2 that we get from our shooting build specialization at goal 9 to give us set shot specialist on legend. Then we're gonna use our max +1 on deadeye or shifty shooter to make it Hall of Fame. Now, moving on to our playmaking, you want to go with a 71 pass accuracy, an 86 ball handle, and a 75 speed with ball. With our 71 pass accuracy, that's going to be perfect. We're going to get dimer on silver, which should be enough to boost our teammates' shots whenever they want to shoot the ball. And a 71 pass accuracy is still going to give you some great passes. Now, moving on to our 86 ball handle, we're going to have it at an 86 right away because we're going to get every single good dribble move at that 86 ball handle for a 6'8" point guard. And with our 75 speed with ball, we're going to get lightning launch on silver, but we're then going to use our regular max +2 that we get from the battle pass to move our lightning launch from silver up to Hall of Fame lightning launch. Now, with this regular max +2 that we get from the battle pass, we're gonna get a tier 1 slot and a tier 2. And since lightning launch is gonna be a tier 2 on a 6'8" point guard, that means we're still gonna have a tier 1 left over. And that's when we're gonna be able to use our tier 1 max +2 on limitless range to move our limitless range from silver all the way up to Hall of Fame. Or we can move our silver posterizer from silver up to Hall of Fame as well. So those are gonna be 2 great options. Now, moving on to our defense, you want to go with a 54 interior, a 94 perimeter defense, a 73 steal, and a 50 block. Now, our defense is what's going to make this build very overpowered. With our 94 perimeter defense, we're going to get challenger on gold already, but we're going to be 1 attribute away from getting challenger on Hall of Fame with that 95 perimeter defense. We're then going to use our level 40 cap breaker to move that perimeter defense from a 94 up to a 95 to give us Hall of Fame challenger. And now we're going to use our regular max +1 to move our challenger from Hall of Fame up to legend challenger. And we're going to go with a 73 steal because right now steals aren't that overpowered, but with the 73 steal, you're still going to be able to get bumps and some great lanes. Now, right here with our rebounding, you want to go with a 61 offensive rebound and a 71 defensive rebound. Having rebound on this build is going to make it 10 times more overpowered, as we're going to get box out beast on silver and even rebound chaser on bronze. And to go ahead and finish off the build, you want to go with an 89 speed and 86 agility, a 73 strength, and a 78 vertical. And something quick to mention as well, with our 73 strength, we're going to get strong handle on goal, which is going to be very very important when isoing on this 6-8 build. Now right here, another build specialization we can use on this build is defense. And by using the build specialization for defense, it's going to make this build an absolute two-way lockdown. So I'm going to go ahead and break down where we're going to put our max +1, max +2s, and our cap breakers for this build specialization. What we're going to do first is take down our perimeter defense from a 94 down to a 93. Then we're going to use the 2 cap breakers that we get from our defensive build specialization on our perimeter defense to move it from a 93 back up to a 95, and that's going to give us challenger on Hall of Fame. Then we're going to use our max +1 that we get from our defensive build specialization to move challenger from Hall of Fame up to legend. And with the 95 perimeter defense, we're going to get on ball menace on gold. We're then going to use our max +2 that we get from our defensive build specialization at gold 9 to move on ball menace from gold all the way up to legend. Now moving back over here to our playmaking, everything's going to be the same. We're still going to have that 71 pass accuracy to be able to throw some great passes, our 86 ball handle to unlock every good dribble move in NBA 2K26, and our 75 speed with ball so we can get lightning launch on silver and max +2 it up to Hall of Fame. Now coming back over here to our shooting with that 80 mid-range and that 93 point, we're going to use our rookie 5 and our level 40 cap breaker to give us a 92 3-point. And with that 92 3-pointer, we're going to get set shot specialist on gold. We're then going to use our tier 1 max +2 to move set shot specialist from gold all the way up to legend. And with our regular max +1 as well that we get from the battle pass, we're going to use our tier 1 on limitless range as well to move it from silver up to gold. And with our finishing, everything else is going to be the same as well with that 89 driving dunk, that 78 vertical, and we're going to get posterizer on silver. Now right here, we're going to get shades of Eddie Jones, John Starks, and J.R. Smith. And as you can see in the bottom right, it's going to say no big weaknesses to report. Now next up, I'm going to be giving you guys another 6-8 build that's going to be made for future cap breakers. So let's get right into it. We're going to go position shooting guard, height 6'8", weight 185, and wingspan 6'8" as well. Now right here to start off with our finishing, you want to go with a 72 close shot, a 72 driving layup, a 92 driving dunk, a 52 standing dunk, and a 51 post control. Now with our 92 driving dunk and our 80 vertical, that's going to give us posterizer on silver, but we're going to need it on gold. And we're only going to be 1 attribute point off of that 93 driving dunk to get gold posterizer. So we're going to use our level 40 cap breaker on our 92 driving dunk to give us a 93 driving. Now moving on here to our shooting, you want to go with an 80 mid-range, a 93 pointer, and a 65 free throw. Now for our build specialization, we're going to specialize in shooting. You're going to get 2 cap breakers inside of every build specialization, and we're going to use the 2 that we get from our shooting build specialization on our 3-pointer to move it from a 90 up to a 92 3-pointer. Also in every build specialization, we're going to get a max +1 and a max +2. With our max +2, we're going to move our set shot specialist from gold all the way up to legend. And with the max +1 that we get within the build specialization, we're going to use it on Deadeye or Shifty Shooter to make it Hall of Fame. Now moving on to our playmaking, we're going to get a 71 pass accuracy, an 86 ball handle, and a 75 speed with ball. With our 71 pass accuracy, like I said before in the other build, we're going to get dimer on silver, and we're going to be able to throw some great passes. The 86 ball handle is all you need on a 6'8 point guard. That's going to allow you to lock every good dribble move in NBA 2K26 on a tall point guard. And with our 75 speed with ball, we're going to get lightning launch on silver, and we're going to use our tier 2 max +2 to move it up to Hall of Fame. And with our tier 1 max +2 on this build, I didn't mention this before, but we're going to use it on posterizer to give us a legend posterizer. Now moving on to our defense, we're going to have a 53 interior, a 91 perimeter defense, a 73 steal, and a 50 block. With our 91 perimeter defense, we're going to use 4 cap breakers to move it up to a 95. Now you may be wondering, how are we going to get these 4 cap breakers? And there's going to be a ton that you can get all over NBA 2K26 within the first season. You can get up to 4 different cap breakers from leveling up your crew. You can get one from rookie 5 and another one from your lifetime challenges. But once you have 4 cap breakers, you're going to move your perimeter defense up to a 95, and that's going to unlock challenger on Hall of Fame. We're then going to use our regular max +1 to move our challenger from Hall of Fame up to legend challenge. And we're not going to need to worry about our steal too much. A 73 steal is going to be perfect to get some bumps here and there. And as long as you can play some good straight up defense, you're going to be fine, and you're not going to need that high steal. And to go ahead and finish off the build, you want to have a 62 offensive rebound, a 70 defensive rebound, an 87 speed, an 83 agility, a 73 strength, and an 80 vertical. And right here, we're going to get shades of Eddie Jones, John Starks, and Jimmy Butler. The build name is going to come out to be a 2-way 3-point slasher. And as you can see, once again, we're going to have no big weaknesses to report. Now, right here, after using the build for one day, these are my favorite sigs and the best dunk packages in my opinion. Remember, if you guys want my 6'8 jump shot, let's go ahead and get 2,500 likes on the video. I was shooting a crazy 82.5% from 3 in my first 20 games on the tubes. So make sure you guys smash that like button if you guys want my jump shot.